Hi everybody, I am Lisa Buske. I'm an independent consultant for Epicure, and oh my gosh, Epicure is something I love. You know, I could go on and tell you about how it's gluten-free, it's nut-free, it's 90% GMO-free, it's 85% vegan, free of corn syrup, no high fructose corn syrup. I can tell you this, low in sodium, it's low in sugar, it's sugar conscious, sodium conscious. I could tell you there's no artificial colors, no artificial preservatives. Or I can show you, I'm going to use one of our meal options. It's called Donair. And yes, it's backwards, but the food is still delicious. So let's make a little Donair. I've already washed my hands before this video, just so you know. So I'm just going to show you the food really quick. So the recipe is right on the back of the container. I'm going to use my Epicure scissors to cut open the package. And rather than dirtying two bowls, I am going to use Epicure's multi-purpose steamer. This is the multi-purpose steamer. When you order the steamer, as far as I'm concerned, this is your must-have Epicure item, is the multi-purpose steamer. It will help you prepare your meals raw to ready in 20 minutes or less. You heard me, less. You get the steamer, you get the lid, and you get this fabulous insert that you can use to make French fries, potato chips, bacon, and all other kinds of good stuff, but we don't need that today. I'm going to mix everything right in my multi-purpose steamer. So I'm emptying my Donair seasoning packet right into the steamer. And now I'm going to add, the recipe calls for 2 pounds of ground beef. I am using 2.5 pounds of ground beef because I usually double the recipe, but with Donair it calls for 2 pounds, but I usually do 2.5, and that's a good mix. Throw that away. And so we just mix the hamburger with our Donair seasoning. Okay, we're not going to add anything else in here. We're not adding breadcrumbs. We're not adding liquids or anything. We're just going to blend in that Donair seasoning right into our ground beef. I started Epicure in July of 2020, and I love it. I mean, there's all those benefits, you know, gluten-free, nut-free, kosher checked, you know, that I've talked about. No artificial sweeteners, no artificial preservatives. But really, the flavor and the quality of what you're getting is so much better than anything you're going to get in other places. The integrity that the company has for keeping their foods healthy is inspiring. So, all right, so now we're going to press this down into our multi-purpose steamer. Okay, get that pressed down. Now what I'm going to do, wash my hands first before I touch anything else. And, so we're going to use the multi-purpose steamer. And while our Donair dinner, the main course, is in, we're going to prep our vegetables to add to our Donair when it comes out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the lid on my steamer. All right, you want to make sure it's shut. I'm going to open up the microwave. I'm going to put it in. It says 13 minutes. I'm going to do 10 and then check it because of my microwave. So I've started that. And now I'm not going to use this, so I'm just going to set it aside. Now I'm going to take this is Epicure's Prep Pro Chef knife. Love it. It is a ceramic knife. It comes with the sheath, and it is sharp. So what we're going to do is prep some vegetables to put in our Donair. I'm going to grab my 1 cup prep bowls from Epicure. And the recipe calls for red onion, but I didn't have any red onion in my house, so I'm just using a regular onion. And so I want to encourage you that just because, you know, you might not have it in the house, you know, the recipe calls for a red onion, use the other onion. It's okay. If I was at the store, I would probably would have got the red onion, but I wasn't getting out today. So here we go. And that's one of the versatility things with Epicure also that I love, is that the more you use their meal options and seasonings, the more comfortable you're going to get with experimenting. And like my daughter was home, I would make sure I got the red onion because that's the one she prefers, like in her salads and stuff. Whereas my husband and I, we don't, I mean, I do like the red onion better, but I don't really care. I'll eat either one. So I'm going to chop my onion. And I have 2 of Epicure's cutting mats down here. This is the smaller one, and then it comes in a larger size. And when you order them, you get a set of 4. You get 2 of the small and 2 of the large. So I put my onion in my 1 cup prep bowl. And we also want a cucumber. So I should have unwrapped this ahead of time. My apologies. All right, so I am going to wash the part of the cucumber that I have out of the plastic. I'll wash the rest later, but you don't want to watch me. So I'm just going to take this off. Chip my end off. Okay. So we just want to cube this and make it a little smaller. You're going to cube your cucumber, okay? And that smells delicious. Okay. And I'm going to put those in another one of my 1 cup prep bowls. And then you can also add tomatoes. Yum, right? You could add tomatoes. I have cheese set aside over here and some lettuce. I did buy my lettuce already chopped. I could have bought it and did it with my mandolin, but I bought it pre-done. I was feeling lazy today. So there I have it in my 1 cup prep bowls. And if we were going to be waiting a while, we could actually put the 1 cup prep bowls, put the lids on, and that would keep them. And the 1 cup prep bowls come in a set of 4, which is fabulous. So what we're going to do, I'm going to slide this out of the way. Get a plate. All right. So I'm going to try to raise you up a little bit. All right, so I've raised you up a little bit. So now you can see the plate and the food, and we'll be able to build things together. All right, good stuff. So I am using a spinach and herb wrap. The recipe calls for a pita, but a pita is still a little bit too much starch for me, so I'm just going to use a wrap. And I'm going to use the Epicure ranch dressing, which is one of my favorites, and my husband's. I'm going to use my Epicure 3-in-1 spatula. I'm going to spread it all over on my wrap. Okay. And this ranch dressing has probably become one of our favorites in the house. All right. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little onion, a little cuke, a little lettuce. And we're going to put a little cheese. And I have mozzarella and I have sharp cheese. I'm doing a little bit of both. A little mozz, a little cheddar, and in 5 minutes we're going to have Donair. So don't go away. Welcome back, everybody. There's 36 seconds left on the microwave. And while you were gone, I have my wrap fixed. And you'll notice on the Donair wrapper, they have it wrapped in the pita. You stuff it, right? I'm making mine into a wrap because I'm just not a big pita fan. So, but that's the versatility of Epicure. And you can always visit my website, Lisa Buske, https lisabuske.epicure.com, right down there. Go on in, place an order, try it out, give me a call. And I'm doing online virtual Facebook parties too, or Zoom if you need them. All right, so microwave's done. I'm going to take out my steamer. Now remember, your steamer is going to be hot, okay? So you're going to take it out, set it carefully down. Now when you open your steamer, there's 3 holes on the top. And you'll notice, look at all that steam coming out, all right? You want to open your steamer away from you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it this way. Open it away because it's going to be steam and you do not want to get burned. I'm going to set that in my sink. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my grip and grab. Should have had this out. I apologize. I'm going to use my grip and grab to take this out of my steamer. Okay. Now we have our Donair. I'm going to set my steamer to the side. Okay, so we have our Donair. And what you're going to do is you're going to slice your Donair, and I'm going to use my Prep Pro knife. And if I was to make this again, it's the first time I made it. And this is all about one sister's journey, keeping it real, right? Cooking with Lisa. So now I know I want to fold it and kind of really make it like a round and neater. But hey, you live and you learn. So I've sliced some, and I'm going to put those. Let me slide this down. You can't see. All right, there we go. So there's my Donair. I'll stick it right there for you. All right, and this one got a little thick. So what you're going to do is put your Donair on, okay? And then you're going to make your wrap. I'll take this little piece, I guess. All right. And then you're going to wrap it so that you could kind of eat it like a sandwich. And of course, I filled mine too full with vegetables, which is the norm. Ask my husband. And then you have your Donair, but I have mine in a wrap. Oh my gosh, so good. It's going to be messy. Oh my gosh, that seasoning is so yummy. How you can use a pita, or like me, I used a wrap, and mine is so loaded with veggies. This is absolutely delicious. Order yours today. Thanks for watching.